Can you hear it okay now? Okay, I don't know what happened. It was working fine during the deep dungeon. I don't know. Weird. Alright. I'm glad you said something. Alright, let me give me your shout out. Probably wait until the ads finish since they were coming up anyway.
Yeah, I'll try. Let's see. He's asking me to do the Undertaker roll. My eyes, let's see. Come on, wow.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I tried talking, and so I'm guessing y'all missed my reaction with Graha and his ears and his tail. It was absolutely adorable. Huh, weird. Yeah, so his tails and his ears were twitching, and I'm like, oh, come on, we gotta bring the kitty cat. No, the sound quit, so I don't know if the ads are playing or not. It hasn't popped up on my screen yet, so okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Right, then it's off to the library. You know, Kryle's very sweet, you know? You can tell they're swamped, but she let Graha go anyway. But yeah, now I'm working on getting everything to 100. Everything's over level 90 now. I got all my scions to 90. God, that was terrible. That was awful. That was torture in the extreme. Oh yeah, heal him? Yeah. It's annoying, but I've learned to tune that out. is the tank doing? Well, now I know why I got aggro. The tank DC'd. We gotta wait to vote to kick. We waiting for a new tank. It's gonna take a bit. We lost our tank. Oh, it's going good, but we lost our tank in the middle of the roulette. They DC'd. Now we're waiting for a new one. Yeah. I hate the whole wait 15 minutes to vote to abandon rule. It's kind of stupid. I don't know. It says I can't do it yet, though. I think it's almost been 15. Starts at 90 minutes, right? Ah, there we go. You know, that's kind of a silly rule. It should be 5 minutes, honestly. Because filling a tank slot is really hard. Damn, you stole it? That's a lot of piles there. Oh. Okay, maybe 10 minutes? 15 minutes is still too long. Oh, damn, she fell asleep.
I've never known Yestola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Well, she's tired.
Close my eyes for one moment. How long have you two been here?
Catching up on some light reading.
Something to that effect. I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me. As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runar. but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me? Al-Zadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse. And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
At Chiali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him, and be on our way.
That poor Mehmet. He's got to put all those books away. Don't abuse the technology. Oh, he over there. Okay. Ah, Mr. Snyde, I've been made aware of your coming. Please use the lift here. How'd you know I was coming? I didn't know I was coming until a couple minutes ago. Oh, yeah, I can ride my doggy. Ride the doggy. I don't see Thancred anywhere. Was he not supposed to be traveling with Urianger? Thancred probably ditched him. I've visited Labyrinthos on several occasions recently, but I've not set foot in Thalmazane since the day we boarded the Ragnarok. Yeah, I think Thancred ditched him. Or we're about to ditch Thancred.
Ah, our illustrious champion. Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. I am told a new expedition is in the offing.
Now, how did you hear about that? Tis good to see you well.
And thee. As ever, thou art the picture of strength.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies. As you may recall, the Loperids had been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperids now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts. Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon. So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation. But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos?
To recruit you for that very same reason.
Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation.
You know, I'm just starting to think that I'm going to piss off Alize for not inviting her.
How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Counting Estinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
Oh, damn!
All is well, I trust?
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
So I'll do this. I'm gonna go grab some water. Maybe this time the tank won't DC. Yeah, no kidding. As much as I don't want to do more dungeons, I still need them to level up. Roulettes are pretty much going to be my biggest experience booster now. Let's add the food. Yep, I didn't pull aggro this time, so we're good. You know, I would never fire a firearm like this, ever. Not one-handed like that. It's not safe. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's realistic. Yeah, I really wish. Do you know if I tried that in the army, I probably would have had my ass handed to me. Although we did something really stupid. When I went to officer school, I went to demolition. One of our classes was demolition. And one of our tasks was to put crater charges in a hole. We were supposed to put one. We put two in a hole, buried it, pulled the line back to the, behind the wall, and the instructor asked, "Is everything good to go?" He didn't verify what we did. What we did was very bad. It blew a hole so freaking big it actually cracked the wall that we're behind. He's like, "What did y'all do?" We put chargers in the hole. He's like, "How many?" "2. What we did was very dangerous, but we were brand new lieutenants. We do stupid things. We just wanted to see how big the boom boom was. It was big. And they don't really give you much before 50. It's amazing how small our toolkit is before 50. Yeah, boom boom. Now I'm understanding why POTD is so freaking hard. Because all this stuff that we need to survive, we don't have it. Like, I could definitely tell the difference between my gunbreaker at level 80 to 90 versus my gunbreaker at level 60. It's huge. It's like, I've got abilities that I can utilize in Eureka versus Palace of the Dead, and it's just different toolkit. Like, you get your entire toolkit by the time you're done going through Eureka, and I'm like, so this is what it looks like to play all out. Now, there's like a couple spells probably still missing because it's not fully 100, but... Yeah, that's true, because back then, you know, POTD covered both A Realm Reborn and Heavensward. Stormblood was Heavens on High, and then Eureka's kind of like, yeah, Eureka's Endwalker. So it'd be cool if they come out with one for Dawn Trail just to see what it looked like with the whole full kit. This is what you could do all the way to level 100. You know, even back during A Realm Reborn, I always thought she was boring. She's like one of the few villains that has no character development ever. Several of the content creators are saying there's going to be another one, so we'll see. And when I say content creators, I'm talking about Angelus. Oh, I still need to finish that. I've done part of it. I've unlocked to the second area. I need to keep going with that. There's so much I still gotta, like, go back and clean up. I've got society quests to do. I've got achievements to do. I got mounts to get. I got deep dungeons to run. Not interested in savage raiding. That's probably the only thing I'm not interested in. I mean, I wouldn't mind the mounts, but I'm not really... I don't want to go through the grief for it. I'll wait until, you know... I can probably go back and clean up some of the older Savage raids and get some of the older mounts, but I'm not willing to do current content for it. I'd rather do it on Saint. Man, we did the final set, that last set in Eureka from 11 to 20. We literally had 4 floors and 18 minutes left to do it, and somehow I just went crazy with it because I figured we're either gonna time out or we're gonna die. So you know what? Let's just go crazy. And somehow we got through it all. might schedule something like that on Twitch, you know, if you guys are all on, we might try it or something if you guys are willing. Like, unsync some of the older Sabbath trades, you know, just go in real quick and get them out of the way. Try to get some mounts out of it. I don't mind doing that. Just something fun and easy and nothing serious. Sounds like a plan. Oh shit. I don't want to wait that long. I might have to do this tomorrow morning before 10. Let's get back to Oriange and Thancred saying, what? Y'all making plans without me? I'm gonna skip up to the point where I left off.
Ah. Cloaked in...
Yeah, I'm not willing to wait 30 minutes, and I don't want
am
to
told
transfer tonight. I'm not going to stay on too much longer. Hubby wants me to spend some time with him. I want to see what this answer was. Wasn't Thancred with you?
He left to attend to some personal errand, but should be returning ere long.
You've been keeping yourself busy.
True to our travels, as you may recall.
And
Thancred
this
is not
has
a bard
what
no
to do
more.
with Treasure Vault?
Last time I checked, that's a gunblade
you
on his
have
back.
learned of
I
my
know he was a
predicament
bard
from
once upon a
Mistress
time, but he ain't no
Crime.
bard no more.
I know not whence they acquired such
I have never
knowledge,
seen him play
but
a
the
song.
Thus, with their... But what of you, my friends?
See, he used to be a bard, but I'm guessing whenever he got picked up, he started training as a rogue. But there's not really a whole lot of backstory on his
This
bard
is
days.
indeed a most fortuitous. I should be honored to accept thine invitation.
I remember reading about it a little bit in the short stories that I read in the Final Fantasy XIV
How
book,
long
but
hath it been, I wonder, when last
no,
our
it was way
actions were
before
not
that.
inter-
It was before he started hanging out with Minfilia.
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishment.
Thancred isn't even his real name, but it never said what it was.
Counting Estinian, we number 5 now, yes? With...
I agree.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
See, he mentions this several times about being a bard, but nothing's ever mentioned beyond that.
All is well, I trust?
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
You're looking well. I'll go with that one.
That's because we didn't travel by experimental etherite. It's astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sensibility.
He's still sarcastic as ever.
In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches.
That's what ibuprofen or Tylenol's for.
So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seen fit to gather? Beneath the waters of the Bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Ah, of course. And if you have Estinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Aw, does he feel put out?
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters. I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations. Till we meet again.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Looks like I have my team for my next dungeon. In all seriousness, though, Thancred would be the better tank. But I could not avoid the kitty cat. Probably. I also might just end it before that and let you guys hang out with me tomorrow if you guys want to do it tomorrow, because my husband seems pretty upset that I'm not spending time with him. Oh, it's not my fault. He was doing raids with World of Warcraft. In my travels, I spy many a child wandering alone, orphans in all likelihood. Though homes raised by beasts and blasphemies can be rebuilt, the void left by those we have lost cannot so easily be filled. Just imagine the possibilities. I might unlock the dungeon, but I think I'll wait until tomorrow to do it. The thrill of imminent adventure. I never tire of this feeling. I send you to recruit Graha, and you return with an entire survey party. I hope Masta's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. What he means is, we are grateful for the use of one of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad for the chance to provide it. I ask only that you take care to steer clear of the reefs and the shallows there. Aye, we will keep an eye out. Azadal's legacy. Yestola is intrigued by the legend of Azadal III. But yeah, if y'all want to do it with me tomorrow, I can forego the trust system. Azadal III, I confess I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Could it be more than simple folklore? And what of the treasure he supposedly brought back? This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond that, we know not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Alright. You guys got any recommendations to raid out to tonight? Because I'm going to go ahead and end it and go spend time with depressed old hubby. He'll continue putting his lip out, so I better go give him attention. And then if you guys are here tomorrow, y'all can join me for this. Who we got? You guys got anybody you want me to raid out to tonight? Gotta share the love. You don't like content players? What do you mean? Am I not a content player? Oh, okay. I was like, what? Am I not a content streamer? I know I'm a little weird, but... Alright. So, I'll see everybody sometime tomorrow. Don't know what time yet. It just depends on what time I get all my chores done, so... She is an Emmett lover. I'm a Graha and a Stinian lover. Oh, Emmett Silk lover. Ah. Yeah, that was Gorby, too. Oddly enough, I liked Elidibus. Oh, no, that's weird. Hythlodaeus wasn't too bad either. He was very kind. All right, time to raid out. See everybody tomorrow.